Hi, this is Andy from GPS Training. In this short video, I'm going to show you how in Garmin's Basecamp software you can export any track recordings or routes that you've created to the desktop of your computer in a GPX format that you could email to a friend who may want to use it in their own GPS device, or you can export these track recordings or routes as a format called KML that you can view directly in Google Earth if you use Google Earth on your computer. So I've got Basecamp software already open, and in the bottom left hand window I've got a track highlighted that I've got saved in the Basecamp software. So from that track that I've got highlighted, we can see it on the map page here. It's a dark grey colour. That's the standard default colour in Basecamp for a track recording. Now I often find if you want to view a track over Google Earth, the grey colour is not a clear colour to see. So what I normally do is change the colour to a red colour. So the way we do that, if you've got a track recording in Basecamp software, you just simply double click on your track name. So I'm in the bottom left hand window now. I'm going to double left click to open up the properties box for this track, and in the top right hand window we can see the colour dark grey. I'm going to select a nice red colour, so it's a darker colour, and close that box down. So it's now a red track on the screen. Now to export this track to the desktop of my computer, we simply, with the track highlighted, select File, Export. So File, Export, and then you use the option Export Selection. Now the first choice you get is where you're going to save the file to, so I'm just going to leave it as the desktop of the computer, and then you get the option of changing the name or saving it in a different format. So GPX, which we can see as the first format here, that's the format we'd use in another GPS device. It's the standard format that GPS devices read. So if you wanted to save this in a format you could attach to an email for a friend to send to their GPS, you would do it as GPX. So I'm just going to simply select Save, and that's that save now to the desktop. I can do exactly the same if I want to export it as what we call a KML file to use in Google Earth. So I just highlight that track recording again in the bottom left hand window and use File, Export again, Export Selection. Again, I'll just make sure it's going to go to the desktop. I'm going to keep the name the same, but where it says Save Type As, I'm going to left click in the little drop down box and select KML, which is the format that Google Earth uses, and click on Save. Now if it was a route, you do exactly the same. You highlight your route and use File, Export. If I minimize the Basecamp software now, I'm just going to drag to the center of the desktop. We've got the Goatfell GPX file that I could attach to an email. It's only 15.9 kilobytes. And we've also got the Goatfell KML file. Now if I double click on the KML file, because I've already got Google Earth on this computer, we'll actually see the track overlaid in Google Earth as a red track line. So I'm just going to close this tips box that's came up, and then once I close that box down, we can see Google Earth zooming in. Just maximize it to full size, and then you can have a look at your track recording, or it could be a route that you've planned on Google Earth. So I can see my red line now of this nice track recording going up Goatfell. So I hope you found this video useful on exporting tracks or routes from Garmin Basecamp for Windows as a GPX file to use in another GPS device, or a KML file to open in Google Earth. Please remember to look at all our full Garmin Basecamp videos on the online training resource, showing you lots more information on working with tracks and routes. And thanks for watching this video.